Hello and welcome to the Awesome 180 channel. I'm Ashton Doctor, your habit coach, and today we're going to be talking about habits for the lymphatic system. Do you know what the lymphatic system is? You see, just like we have an excretory system where we get rid of all the waste products from our body, our cells, the tiny little things in our body, the tiny cells that our entire body is made up of, also have to excrete. And they do this, but they don't have a system. So they rely on movement for excretion. So think of your cells as little sponges. So the more you squeeze a sponge, you pull a sponge, you press a sponge, all the water comes out from it. The same way our cells rely on this kind of pulling, pushing, twisting movement in order to excrete. Now, once these cells excrete, what happens to it? It goes into what is known as our lymphatic system. And the lymphatic system drains the body out. It gets rid of all these toxins from our cells that are constantly being produced. But unlike our circulatory system, which is the system where our blood flows through and it has a heart, which is the pump, so it moves around, our lymphatic system does not have a pump. We don't have two hearts, do we? But it is as important as the circulatory system or the blood system. So what does the lymph system rely on? The lymph system relies on movement, which is so important in our bodies. And we stopped doing it. We have sedentary lives where we sit down on our chairs or we sit down on our sofas and we watch TV all day. But the body requires movement. It requires bouncing up and down. It requires being twisted. It requires running. It requires jogging. Now, I understand all these things can't be done throughout the day. But here are 3 habits that I do to get over my sedentary lifestyle and help my lymph system work. So the first one is bouncing. It's very simple. Anyone can do this. All you do is you stand up and you bounce. Just bounce on your toes. So you get up and bounce, 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 bounce. Do this for about 2 minutes. And you will feel tired by 30 seconds, 45 seconds, or wherever you are. But after a while, you'll start feeling re-energized. And what is happening? The body is getting the nourishment it requires. Why? Because it's getting rid of all the toxins that are being piled up through this lymphatic system. The second thing that you can do is you can get something like this, which is a rebounder. All you do is you jump on it and you jump up and down. Now, rebounders are fantastic. You see lots of exercises online about rebounder. They're being used as cardio, etc. But what I use the rebounder for is to use them as a way of just jumping up and down and getting my lymph system moving. The third thing is to buy a vibration plate like I have here. All you do is you stand on it and it does its job for you. It basically moves you, it rotates you, it shakes you up, and that shaking action again cleans up the lymphatic system. So here are 3 things that you can do for a healthy lymph system. Depending on your budget, you can choose which way to take it. Obviously, there are other things that help, like a massage, like brushing and dry brushing your skin, breathing exercises, and all of those we will cover in a separate video. If you like these kind of videos where we talk about simple habits that you can start using right now to create a brilliant change in your life, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and press that little bell icon on the side so you know when future videos come out. Also hit like on this video so others know that this is a good video and can come and check it. It really helps us out. I'm Ashton Doctor, your habit coach, and remember, awesome lives, they start with awesome habits.